guys, Erin the Reformed Health Coach here. I want to help you with a quick video about how to set yourself up for the week. I'm going to show you how I plan out my week so I make sure that everything that has to get done gets done, but also that I have time to get in my exercise and my food. As Henry Ford said, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. And I find that is especially true for self-care type items, like eating the food that aligns with your goals and getting the exercise and movement in order to achieve your goals. In my coaching with my clients, I heavily emphasize focusing on the big rocks. If we first fill the jar with the big rocks, the life pieces that are gonna make the most amount of impact in our life, before any filler gets in, we get the most important things done and we have more productivity, we get more value out of our life. So if you're watching this channel, you are likely interested in nutrition and fitness. And exercise and movement and nutrition are part of those big rocks. You cannot have good health without giving your body what it needs, and it needs good nutrition and it needs movement. And in order to ensure that you get those two big rocks, you have to plan them in. So I'm gonna show you how I do that. Now, I really like using a bullet journal. I also use Google Calendar for, when I'm making an appointment, I put that in. I will use my Google Calendar on my phone typically to set up my week so I make sure that I haven't missed any appointments. My bullet journal, and the one that I typically get, is the Look Term 1917. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong. Forgive me. And what's so great about a bullet journal in general, if you are not aware, is that you just have these grids, and with them you're able to basically create whatever you want to. Now, a lot of people, you can just completely fall down the rabbit hole here in bullet journal land on YouTube and discover all sorts of really amazing spreads and ways that you can do it. A lot of creativity goes into it. You have a much more utilitarian use of mine. I'm gonna show you some cutaways here, but basically what I will do is I will take a week at a time. Now, just as simply as possible, mark the dates of the week here at the top. So, October 12th to 18th, and then each day gets kind of a chunk, a space here, and then the weekend is separated. And then using the bullet journal key, the three most commonly used symbols I use are the triangle for appointments, the circle, the open circle for events, and the filled in circle or the dot for tasks. So what I'll do for each day is on the left-hand side, I'll write the events, the appointments, the things that are scheduled in time. They have to be done at a specific time. I'll put those down first. And on the right is more like the to-do list. So those are the tasks. Those typically have the filled in circle. And those are the things, basically my agenda for the day. So typically this will get filled in a bit more. So you see Monday, I have a lot more going on here, but I do have certain appointments and such written down for each of these days. Then what I'll do, so I'll do this typically on a Sunday evening or Monday morning. I like to do it more on a Sunday evening as part of my preparation for the week. It helps me really get my head straight. Sometimes it doesn't happen until Monday morning, and that's okay. But then what I'll do on a day-to-day basis, referring back to that weekly spread, is I will do kind of an hour by hour day. So for Monday, I write from usually about 8 to 8 or so, skipping every line. So every other line would represent the 30-minute mark. And I block out my schedule. So if I have certain things that happen at certain times, those are written in as appointments or events or what have you. And then I will even do like blocks of time. So for example, today from about 12 to 2, I have a block there to write, followed by a block to lift, followed by another block. I have specific times to do specific things there. I will roughly stick to this schedule, and this just really helps me keep on track. So I have planned ahead to have any appointments or events that are locked down, plugged into my schedule so I know what's happening and when. And I have 2 really important big rock type of activities written down in my journal. I know when I'm doing them today. I'm lifting at about 2 o'clock, and then about 6:30, I'm gonna be at the grocery store getting what I need to prepare for the week. In my weekly spread, based on the activities and appointments I have going on this week, I have also written in the times that I plan to lift. I'm kind of playing right now with when my personal exercise time is going to be, so it's not exactly a routine like it used to be. So especially when you have that kind of variable schedule, it's really important, I think, to lock it in, schedule it in ahead of time so that you're not making the decision later on when you're going to do it. Schedule it in like you would schedule any other appointment so you make sure you do it and you're not having to decide on a whim and based on your willpower and your energy at the moment when you're gonna get that exercise in. So again, like Henry Ford said, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. I like to say, make plans, not choices. So make your plans for the week, make your plans for the day, execute the plan. If you would like more direction and education, support, and accountability as what to do and how to plan and how to really tackle those big rocks, what the big rocks are, and how can you integrate that into your lifestyle, I have a new program, 8 Weeks to Thrive. It's an 8-module course using my ACEs method, which will teach you the big rocks, how to apply those to your life. And the best part is this comes with a full year of weekly group coaching calls with me. So you do your learning in the modules, and then you come onto the weekly calls. We talk about where you are and where you could be in the next 7 days. So I will give you specific action steps for you to take over the next 7 days. And of course, I'll be there to hold you accountable for following through, or I'll be there to encourage you and support you when things don't go according to plan. The reason I'm including an entire year worth of coaching in this is because a lot can happen in a year. The only way to get away from the on the wagon, off the wagon mentality is, first of all, to learn how to control your diet based on what your goals are at the time, and to be able to wade your way through more challenging times in life. So I'll be there for the election, for the holidays, for the vacations, for the family crisis, or any time of increased stress. These are things that often each individually can add to weight gain. So by being able to come to a weekly coaching call every week, I'll be there to help you navigate all of these curveballs coming at you, things that would normally derail you and derail your progress. So if you're interested in that program, it will be linked in the description box, or you can comment Thrive below and I'll make sure that you get what you need. Thank you for watching. Remember, reform your lifestyle, reform your health.